everyone, Tristan from Noisegate here at the NAMM Show 2020. I'm here with Julian from Townsend Labs. Cheers.
See you.
And award-winning producer Cassidy Turbin. Good to meet you. So, Julian, what can you tell us about the Townsend Labs mic?
Yeah, well, actually, I'm just going to hold this for a moment. This is the Sphere L22 microphone modeling system by Townsend Labs. It's been around for a little bit, but we keep adding to it. We recently added AAX DSP support for Protools HDX system, which Cassidy is using as well. And we added 10 more microphone models, so now we have 30 stunning sounding iconic microphone models included with this microphone. And so the plugin or the system consists of the microphone itself, which is a high precision dual diaphragm FET condenser microphone, and then that is paired with a plugin that runs in any DAW as an AAX, AU, or VST plugin, but we also of course support Pro Tools HDX and running it on the UAD2 platform on an Apollo or Aero interface. So it's a really great package to get access to the stunning microphone locker of these classic microphones. You can do things with it that you could never do with traditional microphones, like automate the proximity effect, how the microphone model responds to proximity, and a whole host of other things, including recording in stereo with a single microphone. So, Cassidy, you people will know your work for the artist Beck. You've gotten 5 Grammys, I think, for those albums. You've worked for Charlotte Gainsbourg and Keon Harold. So you've been around the block. You're a multi-instrumentalist, drummer, musician, mixer, producer, wearing all the hats. How did you get interested in this product? Because I feel like you probably have access to great microphones most of the time. How did that get started?
Sure. Yeah, I was looking for a U47 type microphone, and I stumbled upon a Kickstarter a while back featuring this microphone. And I went, wow, it's really cool technology here. This is something completely new. It's not mic modeling the way it's been done before. It's very scientific, but very easy to use. And I ended up trying it out at NAMM last year with headphones and just talking into it. And then I ended up getting one. And I use it every recording session I do, at least on something, because having a stereo mic that is always in phase with whatever you're recording, impossible to get out of phase, I think. I'm not a scientist, but it's beautiful, and the flexibility you have within the plugin to widen what you're recording, widen your source, really, really cool. Yeah. So that's how I got into it. And now I don't use it just for a U47. I use it for whatever. Change mics to your heart's content. Go in a circle, Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, well, I thought it was really interesting. So we just did a demo on the Avid stage here, showcasing the Sphere technology as part of the AAX DSP Pro Tools HDX workflow. And I thought it was really interesting to see that you came to this microphone looking for a 47, but now I see you using all sorts of microphones, including ribbon mics, dynamics, whatever works, right? And it seems like you've gotten pretty adventurous with what the technology can do for you.
Yes, totally. I mean, in being able to switch different mics, also I could see some future with this mic in teaching people how certain mics sound when they don't have access to them. I found that I really like an RCA 77 on a lot of tenor saxes. I've never used one on a tenor sax. Next time I'm at a studio recording a tenor sax player and I have an RCA 77, I'm going to go, hey, let's try that.
Sure.
So super cool to experiment with some of these other mics that I've never really used, like that Neumann Gefell type bottle mic, the CMV 563. Yeah, I've never used one. They're cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. What would you say surprised you the most about the Sphere L22?
The thing that surprised me the most is being able to put a mic sideways where 2 diaphragms one is facing this way, one is facing this way, but what you're recording is right here, And within the plugin interface itself, you're correcting the fact that this is actually facing left and this is facing right, and you're fixing the off-axis-ness of these things. And it does sound like if you put two mics like that. It's kind of like how our ears are facing that way and that way, but when we close our eyes and listen to something in stereo, we don't hear it. That's over here, and that's over here. It's corrected by our brains, and that's the plugin. It's like a brain. So that's probably the thing that surprised me the most, and being able to shift that.
Interesting. And now, of course, you don't just have to use it in stereo. You can obviously, use it as a, more or less conventional microphone, emulating all of these classic microphones. And you have your own collection of microphones, and you have a C12. You have tons of experience with the 47. If I remember correctly, that was like your first good mic that you had, which is pretty amazing. But like, how do you feel like the modeling stacks up to that?
Well, the modeling stacks up perfectly. I mean, I can't speak for. I mean, it's all taste. You know what I mean? But there is a bit of, can you tell? And I've done some checking back and forth, and sometimes you can't tell, especially with some of the dynamic mics. And then sometimes you can tell, but it's not like one is any better than the other. It's just, oh, that's a little different, But they're all.
There could be production tolerances too.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this one, I don't like this mic. It doesn't work with this sound, in this track. But yeah, the modeling is really great. And I actually like the non-model model, which is in the interface. It just looks like this mic. It's the linear sphere mic. That one sounds incredible too. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I think that's a pretty good summary. One thing I should mention is that anybody that's interested in the technology, you can go to townsendlabs.com, download the plugin for the microphone modeling system for free. There's no copy protection. We also have pre-recorded tracks and pre-configured sessions for Protools, for Logic, for Ableton, and you can download all of that and really kind of take a deep dive into kind of the history of microphones and explore the different sounds, the results that you're getting with it. So it's a great starting point, and then obviously get in touch with your local dealer and pick one up, right?
Thank you very much, Julian. Cassie, appreciate it very much. Tristan here from Noisegate from NAMM 2020. Thanks for watching.